never mean to do that. It kind of just sucks that I kind of feel like so many people on the internet just like hate me right now and seem to think I'm like a really bad person or something.
And there's some situations I don't know about because I'm not the only minor teenager that went through her community at the time. There could be thousands of stories I don't know about.
People are paying me bits. Some people think I have like secret deals going on where people are like secretly paying me money.
There is a reason that people are sounding the alarm about Eugenia Cooney again. And this time, it is not about her health or how she looks on camera. Disturbing new allegations are coming out about what's been happening inside her online communities, and if what former mods and fans are saying is true, this goes way beyond drama. We're talking about young people being put at risk, files being protected, and warning signs that were allegedly ignored. So now the question is no longer, is Eugenia okay? It's how many people have been hurt while this was allowed to continue. And that brings us to what's happening right now. Recently, several former moderators and fans have come forward with screenshots and their own stories saying that there were very dangerous people inside Eugenia's Twitch and Discord communities. Not just adults chatting with non-adults, but adults allegedly sending private, inappropriate messages to those young people. These mods say that they tried to warn Eugenia over and over again, but instead of removing the users, she reportedly refused because they were nice to her and gave her lots of money. If that's true, that alone is extremely worrying. And what makes it even more alarming is who some of these people were. One of the moderators had a past conviction involving exploitation material.
This was one of her Twitch and Discord moderators, and before anyone comes at me, this is all public information that you can get off a court database. This is not exposing or leaking anyone's info.
Another one was linked to a murder trial, and another person was described by multiple people as an open someone Eugenia even used to have phone calls with.
He got away with first-degree murder.
Despite all of that, they remained in her community. The claim here is simple but serious. The people raising these red flags were ignored, and the people making Eugenia money were protected. Former mods say that safety was never the priority, and attention and donations were.
Former moderators have full-on said that they were not allowed to ban certain people. Usually they were not allowed to ban certain people if they gave her enough money.
One of the most alarming allegations involves a girl who was at the time. She says she was preyed on by two adults ages 20 to 34 who were active in Eugenia's Discord. They reportedly pressured her for bikini photos. They role-played violent themes like knife cutting, and they said they wanted to cuddle and become more intimate. This girl attempted to speak up. She posted screenshots online to ask for help, and instead of the alleged predators getting banned, she was banned. And according to witnesses, Eugenia apologized to the predator instead. That alone is horrifying to many people because that shows a pattern that critics have been pointing out for years. There's also a situation people still talk about involving a user named Zemo, who was reportedly 26 years old while spending a lot of time in Eugenia's community. There's also another part of this that makes the whole situation even more complicated. Some viewers claim that a small group of people donate money when she does certain physical things on camera, especially anything that shows strain or effort. They believe there is a fetish element at play where a few individuals get satisfaction from watching someone with such a low weight struggle, and that is something people are really uncomfortable with. Eugenia has denied this completely. She even made a whole video about it back in July 2021 addressing the rumors about me, where she said those theories are not true at all. She laughed some of it off like she couldn't believe people would think that about her.
There's so many people because of a couple of videos that would kind of put this idea across that believe I'm doing this as like a weird like fetish thing or something, and that people are paying me bits. Some people think I have like secret deals going on.
But even after that video, the worries did not just go away. People are still scared that she doesn't really see who is being drawn to her streams, or why some viewers want her to stay exactly the way that she is right now. You can see it all over the comments. One person said something that honestly stuck with a lot lot of people. The saddest part is that even if she got help today, her heart and organs have already been through so much. Another comment that went viral said, "She's not manipulating us, she's manipulating herself." And that's the biggest issue everyone keeps coming back to. Not what she meant to do, but what's actually happening under her name. So this is the part that's really hard to talk about, but we cannot ignore it. Eugenia always shows up smiling, saying she's happy, saying she's doing fine, and maybe that's truly how she wants to be seen. But the worry is, if she is struggling privately, saying she's totally okay might send the wrong message to a lot of young people watching her. These concerns go way back to around 2016. People were already trying to get YouTube to step in because they were terrified someone might copy what they were seeing. One petition got around 10,000 signatures, and she responded with a video called "I'm Sorry," where she said she would never try to make anyone hurt themselves or try to look like her.
I've never told anyone to try to like lose weight or to try to like change the way they look or to look like me or anything like that. I would actually never tell people to do that because I just really think that everyone should be themselves and just do what makes them happy.
The video ended up getting tens of thousands of dislikes because people just didn't believe that everything was fine. Then in 2019, everything got even louder. She posted that Kari cosplay video from Kingdom Hearts and people were shocked by how thin she looked.
I'm like trying to raise up my leg to like show you guys the shoes. And the shoes, honestly, I love. I also just got these off of eBay too.
Her legs looked discolored and it caused so much panic that she basically disappeared from the internet shortly after. She told fans she was taking a break and working with a doctor, and most people were relieved because it felt like she was finally getting help. 5 months later, she came back, and of course Shane Dawson was the one to interview her. In that documentary, she did finally admit that she had been in treatment after being put on psychiatric hold for her safety. She said she spent about a month in a treatment center.
So yeah, I was in like rehab kind of program for it, and it was a really kind of weird experience, I guess, because it's definitely like when you go from like being in like the real world to entering that, like it's so different. They like weigh you and all of that, but they don't really tell you how much you weigh. I guess they kind of keep that like in there.
I love that.
Now, that should have been a hopeful moment. But then her friend, Jaslyn Glenn, came forward with her own story saying that she was the one who called crisis services. She said it wasn't some calm, planned decision. She literally had to trick Eugenia into thinking they were going out somewhere. And that's when the team showed up and took her in for help.
We had to trick Eugenia into coming to my place so that we could help her. Her mom yelled at me, screamed at me, tried to call the cops on me to have me arrested for kidnapping. Her mom is somebody who is manipulative.
And as if all the rumors and allegations over the years weren't already enough, recently things took a really dark turn. A death hoax started spreading online, claiming that Eugenia had died on July 12th, 2025 at just 30 years old. People were freaking out because even Meta AI summaries began repeating the claim, which made it feel way more real than it should have.
As of right now, Eugenia hasn't really been seen online for 2 months, which is very unusual behavior from her.
Then a woman online who said she lived near Eugenia claimed she saw an ambulance and a body bag outside a nearby home. None of this was ever confirmed, but the panic that followed was intense. And let's be real, a lot of fans weren't even surprised that the internet believed it so fast. People have been scared for her safety for years. They feel like her body cannot handle this forever. They are terrified that one day the rumors won't be a hoax. What makes it even sadder is that this isn't the first time that this happened. Back in 2016, almost a decade ago, people were already convinced she was dying. She actually had to upload a whole video called "I'm Not Dead" just to prove she was alive.
There's one video called Eugenia Cooney died, and I'm definitely not dead. As you can see, I'm alive. I'm definitely not dead at all.
Imagine being young and having to publicly confirm you're not dead because the internet sees your health declining right in front of them. And then there's another issue that made people really uncomfortable. During a live stream, Eugenia started talking about the allegations against Jeffree Star. She said that the survivors shouldn't come forward unless they have proof. The internet reacted instantly because comments like that can do a lot of damage.
I don't even like think that stuff is like I don't, like, there's not even, like, proof against a lot of that stuff, so, like, I don't feel like that, I would never call someone that.
Now, at this point, these aren't just disturbing allegations, they're a warning that something very real is happening behind the scenes. And until someone finally steps in and stops the cycle, all we can do is wait and hope that this doesn't end in a tragedy that could have been prevented.